what advice would you give, right, for those people who are interested in photography and they are,
Hmm.
they want to pursue this not just as a passion but as a career, like, you have a business
Right.
of your own, and how would you advise them?
One of the things about photography is basically an art also, right?
Mm,
So art is very subjective. To find your own passion, your own style, your own voice, it is your journey. You have to. A lot of people nowadays they find their favorite YouTube video, and this guy is going to teach you this is how I do things.
mm,
And a lot of people fall into okay, he does it like that. Let me do it like him, and
mm,
they don't usually explore their own identity or their own flavor. I think digital photography is so awesome because you can just take everything. When I used to shoot film, right, I used to be when I started also I would take everything because I'm curious. Oh, this is a water bottle. This is a something something. And then when I print the photos, I realized, oh no, I spent $500 just on film.
oh my god.
But digital, you can start with as
Yeah.
simple as your handphone. Now handphone is so powerful. Yeah, it's amazing. Take everything, explore different genres of photography. You can explore if you like macro, try macro. If you like portraiture, try portraiture.
Mm,
Um, the the science of photography is basically the science of light. It doesn't change. All kinds of photography, the rules are the same, right? Your aperture, your shutter speed, your ISO. Uh, but then you need to explore, make a few mistakes, then you see how all these things play. And that's where my confidence comes from, right? Because I explored so many different things. Any situation that I need to, I find myself in, I can adapt. Similar, just take everything, try all kinds of photography, and then slowly find your flavor. Why I say that also is because a lot of photographers they tend to advise you, oh, you need to find one kind, then focus on that one kind and hit that
mm,
market,
mm,
right? That's I don't disagree with that. If you want to do that, you should do that. But when you try everything, you I always use this in a lot of life, like my basketball and also my photography. It's all about expanding your vocabulary,
mm.
right? Just like a language. My vocabulary now includes macro photography, wedding photography, portrait photography, and things like that. So when I need to make when I need to make a speech or I need to produce something, I got so many words to play with, so many things to
Mm.
play with.
That's good, man.
One thing that I advise, so a lot of people they say must focus, but I actually say, hey, why not try
Yeah.
everything, but try to be good at everything at the same time.
Mm,
Am I the
mm,
best wedding photographer? I will never say that, but I can do wedding photography. Am I the best macro photographer? I am not. No, but I know how to do it. And so when in terms of building a business, I don't have all my eggs in one basket. The problem with focusing is once the wedding industry is hit or disrupted, then all the wedding photographers start to scramble and say, okay, I don't have any other business opportunities. But
right.
one of the reasons why I say that is because for myself, I found that my diversity, at least, is really the reason why I can maintain my business.
Mm.
Because I can do corporate photography. A lot of people they only see all the pretty people on my Instagram, but what really pays my bills are the CEOs that I shoot that I cannot post.
Yeah.
What really pays my bills are the product photography, me shooting. How do I light this magnet? And then those clients pay my bills.
Mm.
But all the yeah, but all the people that I collaborate with my friends, those just feed my own passion,
Mm.
right?
Mm.
So when I'm in terms of the way I build my business is I try to be the best at all kinds of photography, the best I can be, and therefore the moment, especially like this CB happens, right?
Yeah.
Now I cannot do events, I cannot do weddings, but people can still send me their product and say, hey, can you do product photography
Oh,
for me,
that's great, man. Yeah, 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 yeah.
right? So diversifying to me, I think it was my strategy, and everyone has the right to choose the strategy that they want.
True. True.
So someone who is starting, I would just say, don't get stuck in just doing one.
Mm.
Try something. The only concern I would have is because photography is expensive, right?
Yeah.
Equipment wise. Don't just jump on to buy a whole bunch. I want to try macro photography. I'm going to buy all the macro lenses. No, start with something basic equipment. Use rental, or borrow your friend's macro lenses. Can I
Mm.
try? Then when you do macro photography in your garden, I cannot take this heat. I don't like. I need aircon. Then okay, then you know that you don't like to do macro photography or wildlife macro photography. Then you move it into your house. Start to take your toys. Start to take your little figurines. Hey, I think I can do product photography. Then when some person asks you very basic thing like, can you help me shoot this studio headphones? Not sponsored, but studio headphones. And then suddenly you get people say, hey, that's a nice photo. Can you do this X brand headphone? Then your client stuff. So I found my ability to sustain my business was very helped a lot because I can do so many things. And I find a lot of people, I encourage people to just do that.